Hello everybody, I'm Gazam. Welcome back to another League of Legends ranked gameplay. And we're playing Ryze today, but I made a bit of a mistake. So, I recorded an entire game with my mic muted, which is a bit bad. So, I'm doing a post-game commentary today. I've got a bottle of tea with me. So I'm just recording me watching this recording, so I don't know how the quality is going to be. If it's too bad, I'll try to figure something out, but if I can't, then sorry for the bad quality of this video. Right. So I was just typing in the chat here. My team was saying that I outdamage Cassiopeia, who I'm up against here, before level 6. And I didn't quite believe them, and I wanted to just play passive. But I think they're right. And so I think I should have gone on her a bit. Level 1, she really got some good trades in on me. And I don't think I could really outdamage her. Level 1 because her E is just on such a low cooldown. So I'm already half health. And had to burn a pot. I have better pots than she does though, which is nice. And a good upside. My farming wasn't really too great here, and I just let her zone me away from experience, so she got level 2 before me. Once I hit level 2, I could actually do some things there. So we should be seeing that any moment now. And she took a tower shot there, so I managed to flash on her, and she really mucked up her flash. So I got first blood, which is good. I didn't actually end up doing too well in lane though, because I couldn't really capitalize on that early advantage. Plus my trading was horrible, so I broke Ghost there to get away. Probably didn't need to. I'm sorry if my commentary is a bit choppy, but this tea is really good. So I'm basically being kept around tower, and I didn't respond well to that gank at all. If I had, then we might have been able to get a kill there. So I put that mainly on myself. Failing at farming here, and I'm just going to back and get my tier now. I probably should have done that a lot sooner. And so I'm looking at the mini-map here, and Maokai looks like he's going in for a gank. I guess she was pretty low, so I would have just cleared though, because you might get her, but honestly it's just really more risky, and if you hadn't gone in for that gank, she might have pushed in, and then I would have come back, and we probably could have actually gotten her, assuming that I actually respond to a gank. But then again, she might have just backed as well. Right, so I think Cassiopeia shoves in this wave and then backs, and I'm having to deal with a lot of minions here, and I'm pretty new to Ryze, so I'm pretty bad at farming with him. And just one thing that I have trouble with on Ryze is your E does way less damage early than you think it would. So it's a lot harder to kill a creep with it and get that spell flux spreaded to the rest of the wave. I actually do want to main Ryze because I really enjoy the champion, and he was the first champion I chose to play. He was the mage option in the training thing, and I actually played him for quite a while before his rework. A little background on me, because I haven't said too much, but then again, this is only my second video ever. I've been playing since season 6, so not too long now. I started just around the time of the Poppy rework, I think. And season 7 is really where I'm trying to start to get into ranked. I really only played normals there, and you can see I actually got a really good trade-off. And so I can probably just do quick bursts of trading and then run away, and that's probably what I should have been doing, trying to do more. And I think I actually try to look for more of those trades, but just don't really find a good opportunity, or when I do, I don't follow up on it because I'm pretty bad. Yeah, so I do want to play more Ryze, and I want to main him or one-trick him even, just because I really like the champion, and I've played him for a long time. And also, I feel like he's one of those champions where if you get good with him, you can really do well. And sorry that I just made a whole bunch of stuff go up on screen. Right, so I did get some good spell flux on the Cassiopeia, couldn't follow up enough in time, and I shouldn't have just stood still there. Because I'm pretty sure, like, if you get poison on somebody as Cassiopeia, then your E deals more damage there. So when I took that Q hit, I should have backed off a bit, wait for the poison to wear off, and then go in, maybe. But I just stood there and took damage when I really didn't need to. Here, I was greeting for my Catalyst of Eons, and I think I ended up getting killed. I'm not positive, though. Got those 2 minions there, and here I should really just back. I can't remember if I do or not. No, I don't, because I checked to see how much I needed for Catalyst, and just decided to greed for it, and then Cassiopeia comes back here, and she's got ult now. I don't think I really respected that much. And then Mundo comes in for an ult right, or for a gank right here. They're playing Mundo jungle, and I haven't seen that for a while. Like, I think when I was still fairly new to the game, Mundo jungle was actually pretty good. But I haven't seen that in ages, so yeah, I do end up getting killed here. I should have just backed a lot earlier. And now I don't have Catalyst, and I'm dead. So, one thing I have to say is I'm really bad at the game, right? This is only the 2nd season I've been playing. And if I were to guess where I'm going to get placed, then I would probably say bronze. Like bronze 5, probably. Because, yeah, I'm pretty bad and pretty new to the game, compared to other people who have been playing since, like, season 2 or something. So if you are watching me, like, constructive criticism is wanted. Like, I want to get better. But if you're just going to flame me or something, then just watch a different video, I guess. Right, so I'm farming a bit here. Cassiopeia is going to teleport back. I pointed out that she had Dark Seal. And I was kind of doing that as kind of like, nah, could I have some more ganks, please? Because, well, she has Dark Seal. If we gank her, don't let her get stacks, and it's just 350 gold wasted, pretty much. And I'm just letting her zone me here, when I probably don't have to. So I think no, she doesn't ult here. I know I did get ulted by her once and ended up dying for it. One thing that I failed up in this matchup was just predicting when Cassiopeia was going to ult so I could turn my back so that you don't get paralyzed. Had the Burn Flash there to keep from dying. Probably shouldn't have gone in for that trade. She just really outdamages me now. I asked for ganks. I did get Catalyst, so I guess I'm in an alright spot or something. But she's just ahead of me. Also, if you look, she has 56 farm, and I have 33, so I'm really getting out-farmed and need to do better with that. Also, I don't know, maybe I should have been roaming some more. Because I know the thing, I used to main TF, right? And I was really bad with him. And I feel like I could actually do pretty well just fighting and like laning, and even in team fights late game. Tried to ult in here to get the kill from Cassiopeia. I wasn't really paying attention. She started walking up towards me. I could have walked out of my ult and killed her there. She did ult us, killed the Maokai, and yeah, probably should have just backed out though. She vastly outdamages me. What was I saying? I forget. Oh yeah, so I used to main TF, and I think I could actually do sort of alright just fighting on him. But the main problem I had was I just couldn't roam for the life of me. And he's a roaming champion, right? So you actually can see here in this fight that I do deal damage. Just I have to get kind of up close. I have to be able to get it off. And that's one thing I struggle with throughout this game. Is I just can't find a good opportunity to get my damage off, and I should be running here. I think I tried to turn on him, so Maokai could get the kill. I almost said Makoa. I've been playing a bit of Paladins lately. A lot of people think Paladins is just a ripoff of Overwatch, and I still think it does take a lot of ideas from Overwatch. But I've been enjoying the game. The reason why I play it is because it's free and Overwatch costs money. Also, I don't think I mentioned it. This is our 8th placement. But only the 2nd placement I've actually recorded. I played a lot of placements before I started to actually start doing YouTube. So yeah, you don't get to see the full thing. I think so far I've won 3 games. So yeah. I have a friend that's been placed in silver, I think. And I'm the one who got him into League in the first place and was better than him for ages, but he's just been playing more than I have lately. And keeps on bragging about his, silver mechanics. And how I'm unplaced. Right. Renekton got the tower. Renekton actually did pretty well this game. Maybe he should... he ended up grouping, which is nice, but maybe he should have just split pushed. What do you guys think? Right, so I push in here. Cassiopeia is missing, probably just back. Mundo comes in for a gank here. Blitzcrank is also coming up. I end up getting hit by a lot of blitz hooks in this game, which is unfortunate that I couldn't dodge them. Right. Yeah, so there's 3 mid here. I ping for assist. Maokai is coming. Bot isn't rotating, but so I walk too far up here and get a lot of damage put down on me. So I should just know by now that I can outdamage the Cassiopeia unless I get lucky and get the jump on her and can start the fight and just hit her with a lot of abilities fast and then run away. So we collapse on Cassiopeia here. She flashes. I start to ult. Really didn't need to though, so that's just a wasted ult though. That's one thing I have been noticing on Ryze that's really difficult, is just knowing when to ult, or how to use your ultimate. Because it's actually pretty difficult. I mean, there's obviously your ult zonias to get away and pretty much you're pretty much guaranteed to survive. But other than that, it can be really difficult to know how to use your ultimate. Because, I mean, you can take your entire team's... You can teleport your entire team a short ways, which is really powerful if you can use it. But there's that thing there. You have to actually be able to know how to use it. Wukong actually ended up doing pretty well this game, the enemy Wukong. And I got deleted by him a lot. Right, get ulted there. Had to flash, but I think I still die from poison. Cassiopeia is just really fed by now. Maokai ults. They go on in on Mundo, but I was buying items, so I couldn't really see that. And now our team gets good damage off on the tower, but the minions die, and the other wave is just, the waves are just going to meet in the middle now. So right now I'm trying to stack tier, trying to get it to 300 mana. Yeah, it's like nearly, like, it's 16 minutes into the game. Only have 300 stacks on tier. I don't really know if that's like average or anything, but I probably could have stacked it a lot more if I was just like using Qs as I walked back to lane. So get to see a bit of that, a bit of Ryze's wave clear. I actually don't do too much of that insane wave clearing as Ryze this game, because earlier I was just playing badly and didn't really get to do it. And when our team was all grouped, like, I have to put one E on a minion, wait a little while, put another E on that minion, and then Q. But my team was just clearing the waves too fast. Right, so it looks like a fight's brewing up here. Cassiopeia is flanking. But we kind of drive her back a bit. Blitz here. I'm expecting to get hooked, then I walk here and I get hooked. So I was expecting to get hooked over the wall. So I dodged back a little bit. And then I walked forward and then I got hooked. And our team just kind of got completely blown up there. Yeah. Maokai's ulting here, Thresh landed a hook, but they're not really going to be able to do much, because Arbor-Nectin and me are both dead. And Caitlyn is back at base, dealing with the Wukong who's split pushing. So just walking back to lane here, and yeah, like, I should be queuing here. Just using Qs occasionally to stack my tier. And while I was looking at the shop, there was, my plan was to get Archangel's Staff next as my second item. But I realized that I didn't need to, because I could just stack my tier and build Morellonomicon, and then by the time Morellonomicon was finished, then I could build Archangel's Staff. Because most of you probably already know this, but the stacks from Tier of the Goddess carries over to Archangel's Staff or Muramana. Yeah, a bit of a fight going down there. Caitlyn gets hooked, I can't help, so I just walk away, which I think was the right play. Walk over a control ward, but it's alright. Yeah, so the stacks from Tier of the Goddess carry over to Archangel's Staff or Muramana, and I get hooked here and instantly die. My team walks away, which is good. I think they would have just died if they had tried to help me. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say here, and stuff just keeps on breaking out that I need to talk about, is the stacks from Tier of the Goddess carry over to Archangel's Staff. So you could fully stack your tier, and then buy Archangel's Staff, and it would, like, instantly upgrade. So, I mean, you don't really need to build Archangel's Staff or something as you're really early, because unless you're stacking tier really quickly. Because it's going to take you a while to stack up anyways, and you could be using that gold on something that's going to be more immediately useful. Right, so I was ready to ult my team away. Nothing much happened here. We get caught out here. Wukong escapes. I thought we got caught out here. Apparently we didn't. Thresh did. Oh man, Cassiopeia nearly died there, but not quite. So here my plan is to just clear this wave. Right? Kill the minions and be fine. So I was trying to walk behind minions here to not get hooked. And I was stupidly trying to snare the Rift Herald into not charging our tower down and forgot that, you know, you can't hard C, or you just can't CC stuff like Dragon, Baron, Rift Herald. Right, so we're chasing here. Renekton pings us to fall back. Probably the right call. Cleaver lands on Caitlyn. Thresh and Caitlyn get hit by Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is just zoning a bit. So right there, I tried to ult my team on top of the Cassiopeia to flank and engage, but only Maokai came and he just got immediately hooked. Which, yeah. And I end up dying here too, even though I burnt Flash, which is annoying. Yeah, that was... You know you're just really good at League when you ult like that, right? Ult your team straight into a blitz hook. Quality gameplay. Renekton gets caught out here. Maokai's coming back. Thresh is just sparring with Cassiopeia a bit and getting wrecked. So Cassie used her ult there, but Thresh was fine because he was running away. And then Maokai ults their team. That's actually a pretty good engage. They get a kill. Which, when we're this far behind, is, like, amazing. Get a second point into my ult. But honestly, should I even be upgrading my ult when I'm using it so badly and just getting my team killed? Like, probably, but still. Might be better if I just didn't take ult. And I snare Mundo there, but the snare's over just too quickly. If I had E-snared him there, he would have been rooted for a while and maybe we could have actually killed him. But then again, we probably would have been held in place. We probably would have been there killing him for long enough that we got caught out. So I'm thinking about going around to get some vision and, like, to hold them off, but I figured that would be a bad idea. I actually, got the dragon there, but my ult was cancelled by Wukong's ult, and I can't get my team away. But, like, that would have actually been a good ult if it hadn't been cancelled. Wukong here is walking up. I'm thinking I can fight him, and I probably could fight him under tower, but Blitz comes and hooks me, and I instantly die. Again, quality gameplay. Also, I'd just like to point out that it's like 20 minutes in, and I only have 75 farm. So I'm doing really badly here. No, my tea's out. Feels bad now. So Twitch got a tower. I was playing a normal at one point. I was playing Kane jungle, and it was actually really back and forth. Our Nexus towers were gone. Our Nexus was wide open, and we were actually pushing into their base and doing well. And then we got backdoored by a Twitch. It was a really depressing loss. Yeah, again, just trying to stack my tier here. Wukong comes here, but he gets caught out by a Thresh hook, and I should just walk away here, right? Because we can't 2v2 here, and their Twitch is here as well. The Thresh dies. Luckily, I don't. And then our team gets caught out, and I'm not in a position to follow up. Managed to kill Blitzcrank, but I die here as well. Sorry, that got something in my throat. And yeah, Twitch and Cass should get this tower. Renekton's coming down. I don't think there's really anything he can do here, though. And yeah, he's dead. He got Twitch pretty low, but yeah, he's just died. Thresh trying to clear minions, but he hasn't got the best wave clear. Unless you're running like IE Hurricane or something. My dad actually plays League, and he plays support, and one-tricks Thresh. And a few times he played 80 carry Thresh. Yeah, just use a really bad ultimate. I basically wasted it because Maokai was fine, but I thought he wasn't. Like, at least I didn't get him killed this time. Bit of poke coming out on the Cassiopeia. I should have bought magic resist this game. I have no idea why I didn't do that. Right. So it looks like a team fight might be brewing here. Our Maokai and Caitlyn are both half health, and they deal a lot of damage. So we maybe shouldn't be doing that. I'm doing chickens here. And yeah, it would be a really good way to get caught out, and I think I actually do here. Yeah, I get hooked, and then Wukong kills me. Yeah, Wukong just killed me a lot towards the end of this game. So we're nearly half an hour in, and I still haven't gotten 100 farm. But hey, I'm only 20 away, so it's something. And then Twitch just continues to wreck our team. Wait, actually no, Renekton killed him. But yeah, Twitch got the double, so that fight really wasn't worth it. Caitlyn and Thresh trying to hold bot lane, but like they can't 2v2 this. Cassiopeia gets a good ult off just at the edge of the range and kills Caitlyn. And then continues to kill Thresh. It's right that I'm not actually looking at these fights more. My past self was being stupid and not wanting to know what was going on, apparently. I do play with locked screen, which I should stop doing that. Like, it's just so much better to play unlocked screen, and I just instantly die there under tower. Like, you just get so much more information when playing an unlocked screen. But the few times I've tried to do it, I just can't. What I should do is I have my spacebar and to lock and unlock the camera. So I should just change that to centering on me again. And just force myself to play unlocked screen for just a few days in a row. And I would probably get used to it eventually. Of course I would play that, like, not in ranked. Like, until I actually got semi-decent with it. I think I might do that after I finish my placements. Right, so just clearing this wave here. Cannon dies, I don't get to spread my flux. That time I did. And kill the minions. This commentary is so interesting, isn't it? I'm 4-10-2, half an hour into the game, and still 10 CS away from 100 farm. Enemy gets Ocean Drake, which, at least it's not Infernal, but it's still really annoying, because they can just fight us, kill us, and then regen. Or fight us for a bit, step out, regen, and then kill us. So I try to ult in on Wukong, but my team steps out, and luckily Wukong ran from the ult. I don't know why my team didn't follow up on that though. But he's more valuable than their support, I think. Anyway, it's a little easier to kill at least. Because we just brew him. Chain CC him, and yeah. So yeah, so here my team just clears waves way too fast for me to perform my wave clearing combo. Right, so Blitzcrank is actually behind us. We get the tower. And Wukong is there as well. And I very nearly just died there, and I think I'm about to get hooked. No, actually, okay, but Wukong still kills me because he just deals so much damage. and I walked into his dash range. Almost bought more components of Morellonomicon even though I already have the item. But I catch myself, and now I'm about to build Archangel's Staff. So the enemy just got Baron, and like, if you haven't already been able to tell, like, this game is a loss. They're pushing in here, getting our mid tower. Caitlyn's looking to defend. There's really nothing she can do though, unless she just goes God mode. But Twitch has way more damage. And yeah, they're just pushing in on mid and top. And I'm having to clear minions and missing all of my Qs. Our team surrendered. So yeah, that's game. I guess I'll see you next time when hopefully we don't lose so badly, and hopefully I can actually do well. But I don't think that'll ever happen. Cheers!